I got all the silver board up. I put my first sheet of this up. It's got a lot of dirt and everything on it, but once it gets cleaned up, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna put a few more screws in, get it up nice and tight, and then we'll do the one over here. I've been working in here for a bit, so I've got the paneling all the way around, and now I'm gonna do the bottom bit with the next bit of wood, and then I might have enough to do up here. If not, I can also use the clapboard, the tongue and groove. So we'll see. I am done with this room for now. There's still the top to do, but I've gotten everything else done. Looks kind of cool. So there's obviously a lot of work for touch-ups in here and everything, and still need to clean up the ground, but for right now, that looks great. I got the final bits of stuff done, so we cleared out under the stairs going up to the 3rd floor. Left the lath on either side just so that when we put the insulation in, there's something to keep it there. Finished the last bit above the head here in the closets, and then a few of the bags. And then this area too. Dad cleaned this up, but the room is now fully clean. Get a good feel for it. Dad's in here hiding a bit, but he cleaned all of this. So it
I think we've now finished all the demo upstairs.
Yeah, so pretty cool. So that means insulation's next. So I also was saying to Dad that I might put the tongue and groove boards up next just to get them out of the way and to have another bit that I have complete. Anyway, okay, so this morning I'm going to start putting down all the stable edge upstairs, getting the floor a little more even, not level. I'm just going to kind of work with what I have. There's some, like in Ezra's room, there's some spots where it's really bad with regards to unlevel, so I'll work around that. But in here, it's not level, but it doesn't feel that bad, and it's an old house, I'm not too worried. And my dad is downstairs, and he's going to be insulating, which is great. So I'm going to start this, see how far I get, and I'll up in video anything for a little while. So this room is now all sheathed, other than the closet. I'm now coming into Samantha in my dressing room. I'm gonna sheath it all the way out, and then I'll probably have enough to just throw down 2 sheets here. But let's go downstairs and see what Dad's been doing. So this is what Dad's been doing down here. All the back wall is now insulated, which is great. And Dad's starting up on this one, starting to work across, and then be able to insulate there. So that might be one whole side of the house insulated.
That'd be awesome.
All right. Well, I guess 2 sides, this side and then this one. So pretty cool. Yesterday I didn't get to film everything that Dad had finished by the end of the day because it was so dark. But got this entire wall, entire back wall, all done. And I'll film what I did upstairs. Now you can see what I did. So I got dressing room done, started into the hallway, shimmed up this edge. It's gonna I'm gonna cut those long shims going out to level it off a bit better. And there'll just be quite a bit of work in through here, but I'm all set up over here and I'll just keep going from there. I think I've got 2 more sheets, and I'm a little out of breath because I just took in the other 10 from the van. I'll show you that in a sec. The 10 sheets I brought in from the van just a moment ago. So good warm up, but my hands are frozen, so I'm actually gonna sit in the warm room for a minute and then get back. I'm up here. I was able to get this next piece down, and then I've cleaned up this area ready for me to put the shims. I also pulled out all the little nails from what carpet used to be here. But next up, shim. Make lunch now, but I just finished making all the markings for the shims. So it goes from like these little screws and out to here will be my first shim. Then we've got a little screw here, a little screw right here. And that's my next shim. And then once again, a little screw, another one further out. And then there's a line back there for my next shim, my next shim, and my next shim. And that should bring this to a point where it can come in a little more level. We'll see how it does coming up to here. I might have to, as I talked about, kind of cut out a section here where I just use some fill, but we'll see. This might level it out to the point where it doesn't feel as terrible. Because the rest of this floor isn't perfectly level at all, but it doesn't feel that out of level, which is all I'm kind of going for, because this is an old house and I'm not shimming everything. So I'll be back after lunch and show the shims I cut, and we'll see how this floor. I have the long shims set up, so there's 5 of them. What I have is one more stable edge piece up here. I'm going to cut it to fit, put it in place, and then I might be done for the day because I have another 10 downstairs, but I'm not up for pulling them upstairs on my own. So I'll just do that for right now. And then I got the sheet down. It's nice and level across here now. But it's a little early. I might go try to get one more sheet up here. So I might make a liar out of myself. I'm not going to go just yet. We'll see if I can put a piece in here, a piece across here, and get a little more. I'm just going to stop here. I did bring up another 2 sheets, so I got quite a bit done. But I'm still not certain if I do leveling cement to that point and kind of around it. And then that will kind of feather out and level out this section a bit. There is a high spot at the top corner, but it's not that bad. And if I did that, it would actually make it even better than it is currently. And then you'd have leveling cement over here and then flat up there.